We are live.
There we go. There it is. There we go. There's a couple guys.
Couple of live guys.
Oh, somebody forgot to mute themselves.
And then we do this. And we do this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Why are you not muted yet?
I'm muted now.
You weren't yet, though. You know?
It's true.
There we go.
I don't think anyone on YouTube is here yet.
Hi, Sky.
I don't see anyone watching on YouTube. Hopefully everything's okay over there. Hi, Sarah. Amy, hello. Sky, happy Friday. Jessica, hello. Kiara, hi. John got the memo. He said, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Mary. Hi, Amy. Bridget, hello. Oh, man.
Dude, my Facebook has been lagging.
Yeah. Hi, Stacy. Thank you for saying something on YouTube. I've been a little worried. Maybe it takes a second longer on YouTube. I have a feeling that's the case.
Yeah, you know, it does do that. It do be like that sometimes.
Sometimes that happens.
So
How is everybody doing today? Let me know. Let us know how you're doing. Drop your current mood. Current mood in the chat. And if that's too vanilla for you, if it's too boring for you, tell me what color you feel like right now.
what color do
What
you feel?
color do you feel like right now?
Aura.
Mary just got her first journal yesterday. Congratulations, Mary.
That's very exciting.
I hope you loved it. Tell me about the unboxing experience. What was it like to unbox it? And what color and journal did you get? I want to know.
A lot of ands in that
I
sentence.
want to know. Yeah, I guess that there could be a lot of new people here. There's always that potential.
Yeah, that sentence was an anti-and.
Nice. So for those who may not know what's going on right now, my name's Nick. This is Kyle. We are the co-founders of the Heroes Journal, and we are on a little mission here to help more people feel like the hero of their life.
Does everyone here know that Rachel on YouTube is incredible and sent us
Yes.
candles? Everyone knows that?
Rachel, we got your package last week, or maybe early this week. Either way, we got your package. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I made a post about it on Facebook, but I don't think you're on Facebook. So I couldn't tag you or anything like that, but they were incredibly appreciated and so thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think I've almost burned through, I've burned through about half of the Wildwood candle. I don't think Rachel knew this. I don't think this is really something we've ever talked about. I've become a pretty big candle guy recently.
I think it's something we have talked about, and that's why.
Oh, is it?
Maybe. I thought,
Well, whether it is or it's not, thank you for sending those candles. I've used them every day. In fact, I blew out the candle in my office before we live streamed. Pretty cool.
Yeah, not on Facebook, so would never have known that.
Okay, well there you go. Anyway, yeah, and also we're live streaming to YouTube and Facebook. So if you're like, what are these guys talking about? It's because we gotta satiate two chats.
You know what's crazy about live streaming?
What?
So Nick has the YouTube and Facebook pulled up on his computer. Right in front of us is the computer that's live streaming us.
Mm-hmm.
And then on my computer, I have both of them pulled up as well.
Yeah.
So when I live stream, I see myself 5 times.
That's a good point. I've never thought about that.
Yeah. Rachel makes candles and have wanted to make some for the THG for a while.
Oh.
You ever see that?
No, I didn't see that. That's incredible.
That's amazing.
They're really great. Like, I love how you coordinated the scents to the actual like stickers that you put on there, like the
Mhm.
locations in LOI. It's
Yeah.
very obvious. I was like, oh, this is like pine, foresty scent for maybe like a fir scent for the wildwood.
We should have done a contract with you for making the 300 candles that we made for
Seriously,
Potions Purple.
no kidding. Do you want to make 300
You want to
candles?
make 300 candles?
Mary, I'm glad the unboxing was exciting, and I love that you got the Adventurers Edition. That is the one I'm currently working through.
Mm-hmm.
That's super cool. I'm curious what your quest is, if you're cool sharing that.
We're all about quests here. We're
Yeah.
all about quests.
What would you say is your quest right now?
I think it's mostly marathon related.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Run a marathon. But I'd also say that it's a quest to engage the curiosity of my brain.
I like that. That's a good quest.
Yeah, I think right now I'm on a World War I kick. Just been
Mhm.
reading all about World War I. History
Yeah.
major, you know,
Big history buff.
big history guy.
Yeah.
What would you say your quest is?
My quest, this is actually the most consistent a quest has ever been for me,
Whoa.
which is very exciting. It only took me
Super
5 journals. My quest right now is to set up systems that serve me.
Ooh.
I write that down every day. And it's been very, very successful compared to lots of other quests that I have attempted in the past. Yeah, that's my quest. Also, I feel bad. I never read anyone's colors. I asked the question.
Yeah.
I never read the results. So I'm gonna go back a little bit and read some of those. I asked people how they were feeling, and I asked them to explain it in terms of a color. So what color do you feel like today? Sarah said, I'm feeling yellow, which is probably happy. That sounds like a good
unless you're
thing.
the song by Coldplay.
I would still argue it's
Is feeling yellow? I always thought feeling yellow is like melancholy. Why so yellow?
do people say that?
I know blue is very much.
Blue's bad.
Blue is not bad.
It's just down, you know.
It's down. It's melancholy.
And unfortunately, Bridget says I'm a bluey charcoal.
You know, I saw that out of the corner of my eye, so I did some pre.
Yeah, dude,
Um,
keep your eyes on your own.
No, I saw it earlier too. I did some damage control early because we were talking all that shade about blue.
Shade about blue is pretty cool. Karen said something pretty nice. She said, feeling good, glad to be here. It's a beautiful day on the cusp of spring.
The cusp. You know what's exciting about that? We have a spring sale coming up
We do have a spring sale coming up.
on Monday, actually.
Is that launching on Monday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Time flies. We're launching a sale on Monday for the spring sale. I don't know what time it goes live.
It's I set the discount to go live at midnight of Monday. So the entirety of Monday it'll be
the
available.
whole day.
Yeah.
So what is the deal?
2.
That's it.
No, so if you purchase 2 Dragonfire Red journals, you get 20% off your entire order.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So can I get like a Wildwood green and then 2 reds and still get 20% off the whole order?
No, just be 20% off the
Just
reds.
the reds?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still exciting.
It's super exciting. You know, we felt like red was like of the colors that we have. I guess green's pretty springy, but red's like it felt like a good. I feel like people don't highlight red very often.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like very on theme today. Red drink, red shirt.
Just trying to subconsciously get everyone.
Yeah. Now I'm granted.
ready.
I would say that for the most part, people who come to the live stream probably have more journals than they can think than they would be able to use. So probably not super excited about the sale. But if you did want 2 red journals, that is going to be available.
Yeah. I love Dragonfire Red. It has a special place in my heart. That was the first color that we made, and it hasn't changed.
Yeah, there's kind of like a legacy thing about it.
Yeah. I remember I wanted to make a red journal because I hadn't seen any red journals. I'm not even a big red person,
Yeah.
but there was just something that spoke to me about having a very like loud color for this really exciting journal idea. So that's why we started with Dragonfire Red.
Yeah, you know, are you guys? This is a question. This also extends to you. So answer in the chat. Nick will probably answer with words. Are there any colors you will not wear? So I have a couple friends like Anthony won't wear red. Doesn't wear red. Ever.
Red is actually probably. I mean, I do wear red, but I don't have anything against it. But I definitely am cautious.
Yeah, like I have another friend doesn't wear green.
What's the reason that Anthony won't wear red?
Doesn't like it.
Oh, he just doesn't like it. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if there's a color I wouldn't wear. I'm kind of cool with whatever.
Like Melanie said red. I will not wear red or pink. Erica said yellow. Shukanamaru Melissa, sorry, I totally messed it up, said mustard yellow. Sky said I don't wear red, orange, yellow, or especially pink. No pale colors for Amy.
Wow.
Bridget said I look terrible in yellow or white. This is a lot. There are people have colors they don't wear. Peach or certain oranges washes me out too much.
Pastels or white. But just because I destroy white clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any color you won't wear?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe you. I have colors I certainly favor.
Sure. Yeah. You know, it's interesting. Like I never had thought about people having colors that they consciously don't wear.
Yeah. Do you?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm in a weird season of life now where I like wearing weird colors.
Yeah. You know, it's one of those things. So we had this argument. Very early when we moved into this house, me, Nick, and Zach had this argument, and they said that I was one of the pickiest eaters they'd ever met in their life because I only eat certain things. But I will eat anything. I just will eat the same stuff if it's in front of me. So does just eating specific stuff because it's in front of you make you picky, or does it make you lazy? Because I would just order the same. I would reorder the same thing from Wendy's every single day for a long time. Yeah. But that doesn't make me picky. It makes me lazy.
I think it does make you picky, actually.
It doesn't, or it does?
I think it makes you both picky and lazy.
Because there's probably colors I don't wear, but it's not because I don't want to wear them. It's just because I don't own those clothes. So it doesn't.
But you are picking a color to wear. In the same way that you are picking Wendy's. It's not like someone force fed you Wendy's.
It's true, but it wasn't like one of those things where you're like, hey, let's go get something. And I would be like, okay, what do you want to get? And like, you had to be like, oh, Kyle doesn't eat these things. Because he would go eat whatever. It's just that.
So if being a picky eater is someone who's like, I only eat these foods, and that's like the main definition of it, I think the B definition would be someone who like limits what they eat to a very specific thing.
See, so Sky said it better than me. Lazy, not adventurous. But if you're willing to try, if it's given to you, then you aren't picky.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Is like,
I would still call you picky because you are picking, right?
No, I think that you're trying to use like the etymology, and I don't think those two words are actually like that as correlated as you think they are. As far as like
that's fair.
As far as the way they're used.
That's fair. I mean, to me, it's like it's two sides of the same coin, because a picky eater is also someone who isn't adventurous, right?
Yeah, but it's like, because you meal prep now, are you a picky eater?
No.
So that's the same thing. Just because you're choosing something that's different than what I was choosing doesn't mean I'm a picky eater. You know what I mean? Because you're technically eating the same thing every day in the same way that I was eating Wendy's.
It's true. I mean, it's definitely different.
It's not, though.
It's a little different.
I don't see that. You know?
Well, because I could still cook other, meal preps, like if I wanted to, and I do. I introduce variety into the meal prep pretty often.
And when because Nick and I meal prep, we eat the same meal preps. He does all the work. I just eat it. Whenever you're like, hey, I added this thing, I'm like, cool. You're like, I changed the patties. I say, all right. You're like, I got asparagus. Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's like, how you know what I mean? It's like, oh, John said we're both picky. That's the best way to go about it.
We're both picking what we like to eat.
Ooh, James said I don't eat sushi because cavemen invented fire for a reason.
Ooh.
Hi, Sleepy Ghost. So we have a couple people who are saying, so Michelle said, I'm picky as I won't try stuff. So I think there's Yeah, I think that the consensus is a little bit closer to my understanding of the word picky. And it's okay to have different variations. I'm just saying, from the way that I consider myself.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's fair.
But hey, guess what? It doesn't really matter.
Because is picky the same thing as limited? Right?
No.
Okay.
I think that picky eaters are limited, but it's not the same thing.
But limited eaters aren't picky.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So, well, it's like, limited is more like options, right? So like,
right.
A picky eater limits their options, so therefore they're limited. But someone who eats like me isn't limited.
But you do limit your options. Like, that's what you were saying. You're like, I go on Uber Eats or whatever, and I only order these 4 or 5 things.
Because so the difference is that, so like there's the adventurous side of eating, right, which is trying new things and like getting out of your comfort zone, right? Which is the thing that we're really trying to like tease out.
I don't know if it's getting out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's more variety.
Whereas like Bridget said, you're comforted by habit. So for me, I was more comforted by eating the same thing every day.
Like addicted to sugar.
Yeah.
Or like
but that doesn't make you like
salt.
Because I guess maybe picky changes as you get older too. Because when you're a kid, it's like, oh, they're a picky eater in the way that it's like if I went to my friend's house and I don't eat certain things, they'd be like, you're a picky eater. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I think that's the like classical version of that. But I think that there is a more adult version of that I personally think you're closer to. Here's a more interesting question. Do you think there's an opposite of a picky eater? Do you think there's someone who's too adventurous, kind of obnoxiously obsessed with variety in their meals? You know what I mean? Like like when you're like, I just want to go get Wendy's, and someone's like, I don't know, I kind of want like an oyster.
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah.
You're like, it's 11 a.m. I just want to go get lunch, and they go. How about some? You know,
so this is the way that I look at it, and this is also my worldview. So this could be my bias, but I think that the only time any of it's really a big problem is when it dramatically impacts the group at large. So like
it's a social thing.
So if like I'm your roommate and we're like trying to eat something, or you're with your spouse or whatever it is, and like you won't eat the same meal 2 days in a row. And I'm like, we're trying to eat, and it's like, it's not even trying to be like this, like more sustenance, right? But every time you eat, it has to be like this experience. Then it's like too hard to feed you. Right. So now I'm like, I have to be like adventurous more often just to like appease your like wandering spirit of eating.
Right.
Whereas like on the picky side, it's like, Kyle will only eat these things and he won't eat anything else. So therefore, like, I have to eat these things, or I have to like cater to him if we're ever to do anything. So it's like, I think that if it's too much energy to eat with you because you have to like go to like Nepal and eat a burrito at the top of the mountain.
No one knows this person. This is not a real person.
I mean, honestly, like foodies are kind of like this.
Sort of. Well, so let me ask you this: when you go on a vacation, like, do you eat at the same place twice?
Probably not. No.
So yeah. I would say that, like,
well,
that is kind of more, that's definitely on the side of adventurous, right?
Ooh, this is a good point. Jessica Mates refuses to go anywhere mainstream or chain. That's you know what I mean? It's like let's say you and I are in Austin.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, we're both starving, and there's like a Red Robin right there, and you're like, I'm not going to Red Robin. We're in Austin. I refuse to go to Red Robin, and we have to wait another hour to get to the place that we're gonna go. Like, that would be an example of like.
That part isn't part of the equation. The waiting another hour to get somewhere else. That has nothing to do with the pickiness of the restaurant, right? So like, let's say there's a Red Robin, and then there's like a local Austin place, and there's no line for either.
Well, sure, if there's no line for either, but what if there's a line for one and not a line for the other, and we're starving, and you're like, I have to go to this place because this place isn't in Seattle.
Yeah, depends how good it is. But I would probably swerve the Red Robin as much as I love the Dirty Bird.
Like, when we were in Orlando, we went to TGI Fridays like 3 times.
Yeah, we did. It was convenient. We were able to walk to it.
This
conversation has gone for far too long, but this is the kind of conversations Kyle and I have.
Yeah, this is and then, you know, one thing that we don't do well is that we don't protect each other's feelings. Because whenever he tells me I'm picky, there's a sense of like judgment in it.
Oh, there is.
Like I feel bad. Like because
No,
I apparently don't have a creative enough mind to like think of new foods to eat.
There's a tiny gavel.
Yeah, and it hurts my heart.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
It hurts, dude.
There's so much good food out there, you know.
Yeah, but like just because I don't choose to eat it every single day doesn't mean I'm picky.
Well, neither do I. I mean, we eat what 60-70% of meal preps at this point.
That's what I'm saying. But I get pigeonholed as the picky one, even though I literally eat anything.
That's fair. I mean, well, out of a room of me, Zach, and you are the picky one, even if you're not that picky.
Really? Because I'm the one who has to pick all the food. Because they'd be like, hey, let's do lunch. And you're like, Kyle, get Uber Eats and pick the food and buy it. That's like, with the card. I don't have to pay for the food, but like, that was like, that's my role. Yeah.
Interesting.
I do all the ordering of the food.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I didn't realize you felt so strongly about this.
All I'm saying is that if you break down the facts, if you show you the Kyle facts,
I still think I don't know. I still think I hold to my original, thing.
I like convenience.
And here's the other thing is, and this is a very true and very like trademarked Kyle thing. Mm-hmm. If like we are getting Uber Eats, and I'm like, hey, what do you want? You'll just go. You just say, you'll just like, get me whatever. Give me whatever you're gonna get. You know? Yeah. But it's only if it's from a place that's like familiar, if that makes sense. That you normally eat at.
When was the time where we order Uber Eats from a place we don't normally eat at?
So this has got it for far too long.
See, Mulaney got my joke about the Kyle facts. Car facts.
Kyle facts.
Yeah, nice. You got it.
Show me the Kyle facts. I think for everyone's sake, we should move on from this topic.
But Sky resonates. It hurts to be called a picky eater, especially when you're not a picky eater. It hurts.
Yeah, I'm sorry you feel hurt by that.
Yeah, it's like a mean thing, you know.
Maybe we could sit down over some oysters and talk it out.
I actually had oysters with Sam.
That's right,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
3 weeks ago.
You guys went crazy on those oysters. I want to read this comment on YouTube. It's been sitting here for a while. From Liliana. Wait, I didn't say that right. Leiliani Tyler said a while ago, fairly new to this channel in the Heroes Journal, your partnership with How to ADHD enabled me to download the printable version of the journal. Absolutely loving it thus far, and I'm only on chapter 3. Fantastic work. Well, thank you. We love How to ADHD. Mm-hmm. We appreciate them a lot, and I'm glad that you found us through them. We really love Jessica and the whole team there. We might do some work with them in the future. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. James G said this, and it is very common to hear this, but
it's true.
We do often sound like a married couple because we spend all of our time together.
Yeah, we are for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, it's like a couple. Yeah, you learn everyone's you learn his idiosyncrasies. He learned mine, and it's just like, oh, there goes Nick being Nick again.
Yep.
And Kyle being Kyle.
It's true.
And it was a cathartic communication moment. You know, we always think that we're gonna come on here and we're gonna like talk about something specific.
It's just therapy.
It's just therapy.
It's marriage counseling.
Yeah, this is what it is. You guys are holding this relationship together, and that is
by a thread.
That is the Kyle facts.
By a thread.
Cool. What do we got going on? Ooh, we can show off some stuff today. Actually,
we actually have a lot. Well, how much do we want to share?
We have some. Okay, how about this? We'll let you guys just decide because we'll save some for next week.
Ooh.
So we have a new product that's coming to our website next week. A new product.
We should have done a sale on. Anyway, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
We have a new product. If you guys want to see that, or we can show you prototype box designs for GUI. You only get one.
Yeah.
You only get one.
So and it might be a little misleading to call it a brand new product. Many people already have this product technically.
It's a partially new product.
It is sort of a new installment that we now have the capability to do on an old product. If that makes sense. That made way less sense, but anyway, it's either that or it is the GUI box designs.
People are saying both, but we can't do both. Let's do the new product because it comes out next week, so we should tell everyone about it anyways.
That's a good point. GUI's a far away.
It's in a land far, far away. See what I did there?
That was good.
Yeah.
It's like a land before time and
It's much like a land before time.
Star Wars. People say new product, new product. People say digital side quest X. It is not digital side quest X. Becky says boxes. I'm seeing a lot more for the new product, which is good because I think that's the one we're gonna do. Wait, what are you gonna do? You're gonna show the picture of it? Oh, got it.
I messed up.
We're gonna show you guys a picture. There it is. Is it on there? Hey!
What is it gonna be?
There is a very close picture of the new product, quote unquote, on our website starting next week. So if you can't tell, this is the cap of our fountain pen, actually, that has the sword and circle insignia on it. I'll show you guys the actual pen after we're done screen sharing here. But we actually, what the new product is, quote unquote, is you now have the ability to order a customized pen, fountain pen at that, with your order. So you can, up to 18 characters, you can put in whatever custom text you want. So you could put like your hero name, you could put the day you started your quest, or you could, if this is a gift for someone, you could put a nice message there. You could put something encouraging like don't stop believing, or be a hero today, or whatever you want.
Kyle's not picky, stuff like that.
Kyle is an adventurous and well-educated eater. You could put whatever you want there, and so these are laser engraved. And we do it here. Well, actually, we don't do it here. We do it in Idaho. And I think what we'll do, are these just going to be on our website on their own, or will this be an upsell option?
I was thinking of doing it as its own thing for a small amount of time.
Yeah, this is what the pens look like, by the way.
Yeah.
Many people have these pens already, but you unscrew the cap. Sorry. I asked you a question and then.
For right now, it's just going to be LOI pens. We want to get into the system first. We'll probably bring back the IMA pens. But so my thought is that for the launch, we make it available a la carte for you guys. And after about a week or two, everyone who wants just to buy a pen will have the chance to just buy a pen. And then it will only be available with a journal after that.
Oh, okay.
Because it feels like that's the only way it feels fair. See, like Christy just made a big order of journals, so I don't want to make people buy more journals necessarily. Who are like our loyal heroes. That's a good point.
You're right about that. I didn't think about that. That's good.
But after that period, it's gonna be exclusively available with a purchase of a journal.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Yeah, we want to get all the people who already have their journals a pen if they want one.
Does that feel fair?
That feels fair to me.
Does everyone agree that that's fair?
I think it'll be fun. A little bit of pen engraving.
Yeah.
Now we could have engraved the wood, but it didn't look that good.
It looked kind of like corny.
It was also kind of weird because there's already like a laser engraved sword and circle on there, and it was just kind of lopsided. And so now you have the customized cap, and then you have the branded wood grain part, and I think it looks pretty spiffy.
Cool. Everyone says it's fair, by the way.
It is fair.
Price. We actually asked you guys like a long time ago what the price would be.
We did.
And I think we all decided that $20 felt like a good price.
$20 feels like a good
for a custom
price.
Fountain pen with the Heroes Journal logo, as well as whatever heroic text that you want. It does add, obviously it's not free to engrave it, so we have to pay for that stuff and everything. But
yeah, we got to ship it. So $20 before shipping is probably what we'll charge, I think. So pretty cool. There was something I wanted to address. I saw something somewhere. Oh, yeah. So Kayla came in on YouTube and said, this is probably a dumb question. I'm kind of new. What boxes are you talking about exactly? Kayla, we are talking about the journal boxes. I actually don't know if we have any in here.
We'll probably have some over there. I got it.
Yeah, so we sell these boxes that we take great pride in designing with every single one of our journals. So this is what these... Oh, that's upside down. This is what these boxes look like. They are very fancy. They have little magnetic flaps and stuff, and they house the journals. And when you open them, they open like a book, like so. They come with, not the boxes, but the whole order comes with a hero habit tracker as well. That's also a bookmark. But anyway, this is the box. And so you can see how kind of designed and stylized these are. We put a lot of work into them. And so what we were saying is we have the new designs for our new storyline that isn't out yet. But just as a teaser, I wanted to show the box designs, but it sounds like we're going to save that for next week. Mm-hmm. And it'll be better because they'll be a lot farther along, hopefully, by then. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Just making more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm very excited. I want to do a GOI walkthrough, but I don't know when to do it.
Yeah, we already wasted half of this with our marriage counseling.
I know. Do we just have to jump right into brag o'clock?
We still have 30 minutes. We got time.
We got time.
It's not like we don't have no time. I want to chat a little bit about the beta test. So, definitely some wins. Definitely a little bit of L on my part. So, just going to be super transparent about it.
What is the beta test?
So, someone actually mentioned it. A digital side quest deck has been requested many a time via the internet, via email, via comments on a variety of videos. And so one of Nick and I's things that we focus on as a business is we want things to be like as good of an experience as they could be. So one of the problems with the digital side quest deck is it doesn't quite work as well as the digital digital version of the journal, because there's nothing to fill in, right? There's nothing to fill in. All it would be is like a PDF with a bunch of like things on it. We didn't really we don't love that product. We don't love what that can do. We love that our PDF is like GoodNotes compatible and stuff like that. So anyways, we got to thinking like, how can we make this experience like its own experience, make it a good experience? So we started to kind of see what it would look like to put some of these cards online and have people interact with this page, and like what could be the funnest way to do this? So 80 super helpful heroes signed up to help beta test a online side quest deck page. The page is still up. I can post it if you want it, because you can go there now. It's not a secret anymore. So here is the reason why it's kind of an L. And it's actually a really good thing.
An L means a loss.
Yeah.
Like it's bad.
The hope was we were going to iterate this page over the course of like a few months and just kind of like add small features every time and really kind of grow this thing up to something that's really cool, and maybe even turns into like a web app, like a Google Chrome extension, maybe even an iOS native app, whatever it was going to be. We were going to like kind of let you play with it and see what you really wanted.
Yeah.
So first thing, the reason we had to cancel it is because Bert, who does all of the technical stuff and the back end for this particular project, as well as like sets up our live streams and does a lot of stuff for us, he has accepted a job elsewhere, and we're super happy for him. It's a really great opportunity.
Yep.
But he won't be working with us anymore. So when you lose that big of like the technical aspect of doing this project, we just realized that we were going to lose the capability of updating it quickly and efficiently to give it a good experience for heroes. So we're kind of taking it back to the drawing board. So that's the first reason. And the second reason was like 90% of the feedback we've gotten so far was just like, I want these to change every day. I want to have a new side quest every day, and I want to have a better way to engage other heroes with these side quests.
Yes.
Which we can already do on our Discord channels and our Facebook page. So it's like, why do we have to add a level of complexity of like back end like coding or like making a web app when we already have the platforms to do that? All we have to do is like upload a quest every day. So John and I, who is the head of Hero Service and does a ton of stuff in the community, are going to work towards building out a more community-centric side quest thing. Probably won't be as involved as like Magic Month or Quarantine Quest, but we're going to try to find somewhere in between that gives you amazing heroes access to side quests and community and a way to kind of like fraternize with your fellow heroes. And that is my TED Talk. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Cool. So if you're one of the people who was part of the beta, thank you so much. Sorry it ended so quickly. But your feedback was heard in the sense that the biggest feedback was we want new ones. So we're going to do that. We're just going to focus on making more side quests. Less on being techie boys.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. And then Rachel made a good point. We could just get a Discord bot to do it. We could just upload a bunch of things in there, and the Discord bot would post it every day.
Yeah, that's true. I wish there was like a cleaner way to have like you log into like a Discord or a Facebook group, and it's just like a banner. Mm-hmm. I guess you could change your Facebook banner.
Yeah,
but that's kind of a lot of.
Yeah.
I guess it wouldn't be that bad. But anyway, I don't know. Just being able to like see something that's like front and center. For the side quest, and then we could have people kind of do that for the day if they were into it. I think it'd be kind of a fun way to build community.
Yeah,
around like a kind of a side quest dispenser. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but that's why
you live and you learn. You know.
We're gonna miss Bert a lot too.
Yeah.
It's sad that he's moving on, but Bert was the first person I want to say who heard the idea of the Heroes Journal.
Except for me, I guess.
Yeah, Kyle was first. And then I think Bert was next. We didn't really tell anyone for a long time. My buddy Brandon said, loving the Jonah Hill merch. I am a huge Jonah Hill fan, so I had to pick up the hat. That's funny.
Yeah. I think it also so Laura asked if we had a Discord, and Rachel said there's not a ton of traffic there.
Yeah, it's true.
Rachel, I'll send the Discord link because only on YouTube, weirdly enough, the person who owns the video is the only one allowed to post links.
Yeah.
But hopefully this is something that'll help us kind of revitalize the vibe in the Discord. One of the hard parts about Discord is that Nick and I weren't Discord people before we made a Discord. So we're not super
good at it.
Cool. You guys want to brag? Sorry, I feel like my monologue just like ripped the energy out of the room. I'm sorry, everybody. Just ruined it.
You know, it's not a fun thing to talk about.
I know. It's failing in public, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of trying something new.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's okay. Okay.
Let's say the rules. Let's say the rules to brag o'clock.
Yeah, we got to get the energy back in this live stream. Well, we need your help. There's 15 minutes left in this live stream. Actually, there's 20 minutes left in this live stream, and we need your help to turn the vibe up a little bit, you know? So if you're listening to this right now, we're about to hop into a segment called Brag O'Clock, something that we like to do every Friday where you just get to brag. And the only rule is that you have to throw humility out the window just for like 10 minutes. And the reason we do this, basically how it works, you just tell us what you want to brag about, and we're going to read it. We are going to read it.
Yep.
And we do this because we believe that people don't get to feel proud of themselves often enough. And if for whatever it might mean, that didn't make sense. If it means anything, we are going to read the thing that you are proud of yourself for.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you got out of bed and that was something you're proud of, or you finished your PhD today, or anything in between or beyond, I don't know, or below, whatever you're proud of, now is the time to brag. And here's how it's going to work. On Facebook, respond to the thread. We're going to make a quick thread. I don't know if we already did.
I did, yeah.
So there's a thread that just says brag o'clock. It's from the Heroes Journal. It's a comment. Just reply to that comment and then drop your brag in there. That way Kyle and I can kind of keep them organized. And then if you're on YouTube, just dump them in the comments and we will read them there. But it is officially brag o'clock.
Yeah.
Humility's gone out the window, and now it is your chance to brag about yourself.
All right, I got Facebook. You got YouTube. Devora starts us off with, I choreographed a dance routine. I've never done that before. Trying new things is amazing, and I bet it's amazing. I bet the dancing's really fun, too.
I don't think oh, there it is. Rachel said, I had an incredibly frustrating meeting right before the stream. But I kept my cool and kept the meeting productive. My friends who were there thanked me for keeping things on track and positive. That is a great
brag.
Well done.
Sky said, I decided that I need to get myself out of my 3-month depression and have more fun. So we screwed a slide to the office window. Instant delight. I saw that video. It was so wholesome and fun.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a core memory maker right there.
Yeah.
Kids never forget that. That's incredible. Hopefully I pronounced this right. Shuman Karu on YouTube said, yesterday I interviewed for a job and I feel really good about how it went. That's exciting. I hope that you get the offer. Good for you.
Melanie has a few today. So I think it's Melanie. I always say Melanie, but I think it's just Melanie. Sorry about that. I hit a 30-day streak on Duolingo and our bid for a house was accepted. That's amazing. That's 2 huge things. Muy bien if you're learning Espanol.
Ooh.
Look at me.
Bien. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Sleepy Ghost on YouTube said, I got into an argument with a rude patient and didn't hit them.
Wow.
Big brag.
That's a huge brag.
Good for you.
Janet said, I'm doing agility training with my puppy for fun, but quite a workout. Sounds like it. Anything called agility training is just makes me tired thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. Kara said, I did the right thing and made the decision to put my dog down on Saturday. Oh, these are back-to-back dog ones. Puppy agility training and then putting an old dog down. One of the toughest calls of my life.
Wow.
That is a huge bummer. Losing a pet is the hardest thing. It always hurts more than you think it will.
Mm-hmm.
It always does.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Kara.
Way to be strong, though.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah.
Bridget booked a trip to Florida next month and a tattoo appointment while they're there.
Ooh.
That's exciting. That's like a double excitement.
That's very exciting. Are you going to be the first person to get the Heroes Journal tattooed?
Seems
Bridget?
like it. Seems like it.
That'd be pretty cool.
I heard the whole back.
It's the hero wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Where am I at? Becky said, did my second pre-engineering presentation today. I'm 2.5 years into my 5 years of study.
Whoa.
Wow. Well, congratulations on your presentation. And look at that. You're halfway through. Easy.
Jessica said, I landed a side job on the weekends working at my favorite shop at Scarborough Festival this year. I've wanted this opportunity for years and it's finally happening. I'm going to be an amazing seller for her. Wow. That's so fun.
That's really fun. That's super cool. Leilani said, today is the 1-year anniversary of consistency doing manicures on myself after years of broken nails and biting. Going to be painting a new set later tonight in celebration. That is incredible.
That's fun.
I'm sure much cheaper.
Yeah. I love that you're learning a new skill too. That's kind of
that's fun. It's like self-care. It's almost like kind of artistic. It's probably very therapeutic. I've never given myself a manicure, but I'm sure it's really, or a pedicure rather. But I'm sure I've never given myself a manicure or a pedicure.
No mani or pedi.
No manis, no pedis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one that I look forward to every week. So Chelsea gave us an update on their fiance. Steve is still going strong. 5 weeks in, 5 drinks down, 90 days of sobriety. He's listening and smiles when he hears you guys.
Aww.
That's so.
I
yeah.
love
I love it.
I love to get these
that.
updates.
The reoccurring segment.
The reoccurring segment within the reoccurring segment.
Yeah.
Laura said, I completed the draft for my exhibit proposal project. Well, congratulations, Laura. Good for you.
Big. Amy said, I've been in my eating disorder recovery group for 4 weeks now. I've been able to start collecting tools to use when I'm back on my own so I don't fall back into my eating disorder habits. I've only had one major slip up once so far, and instead of focusing on the behavior, I was able to focus on the little wins I had that day. That's so amazing. Thanks for sharing that.
And an incredibly refined way to think about that. Good for you. That feels like a lot of good growth there. Jennifer said, I set up appointments for my vision check update and my dental appointment. Both are tomorrow, and I'm super excited for my very productive day tomorrow. It's important, you know?
Yeah.
You got to take care of your eyes. You got to take care of your teeth.
Yeah.
And everything else. That's a brag.
Yeah. Sarah said, my son didn't kick the therapist during his occupational therapy eval when she told him it was time to get out of the ball pit. Win? Huge win.
Huge win.
I don't like getting out of the ball pit either.
Never. Brian Herzog on YouTube said, I found out I have type 2 diabetes a few weeks ago and decided to buy a spin bike to help. I completed my first spin this morning, which is awesome as I'm not one to exercise/work out much.
Congrats.
That is a great brag, Brian. And damn, good for you for buying a bike. You know, I think that life presents us with a lot of choices, hard choices often. And life also presents us with a lot of bad news. And I feel like you made a really resilient choice. And good for you. You know, I hope that you continue on with that.
Yeah. Mary said, I was with my mom all day without grinding my teeth. There you go.
Been there.
That's good for your dentist is happy.
Stacy said, I changed my plans last Saturday to help a dog running around on our property. Came back in the afternoon and I hung out with it for 3 hours until his people were home. Oh, that's an adorable little afternoon.
Chelsea's personal brag is they're making a huge change decision. We'll follow up next week. Excited to hear more about it. You're just a natural segment builder.
A little bit of foreshadowing.
Yeah, I love it.
I
love it.
Where's Waldo on YouTube said, I'm down 5 pounds. First week a success. Congratulations.
Let's go. Where's Waldo? You know, it was. I didn't get to make the joke, but Where's Waldo said I'm back after a while, and it's like I thought I couldn't find you. Yeah, but I didn't get to say it. Yeah,
that's great.
Cody Stevens started a BJJ class.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh yeah,
very cool.
That's super cool.
Rashad Patel said, my quest for turning my house into a home is nearly complete. That's such a good quest.
Yeah, it really is.
Good for you, Rashad. I love it. I'm curious, Rashad, what is left on your quest? All right.
Miranda said, I started orientation for the Author Conservatory with free tuition. Planning to write 2 novels this year.
That is so cool.
That's so cool.
What a cool thing you get to do. That's a great brag. Kayla on YouTube said, today has been a rough day, but I've made it through, and now I'm heading to a concert to have a good time and enjoy the music.
Rock
Way
on.
to go.
Yeah.
You made it through. And you know what? Now you get to go just let loose. I hope the band is just rocking. I hope you have a really good time or whatever it is. A band, show, I don't know. But just listen, you owe it to yourself to have a really good time. That's a great brag.
Michelle got 2 miles of walking in this week. And on Thursday next week, I'm having Xmas with the best friend who I've never met in person. Whoa.
That's fun.
I got her a ton of self-care gifts and can't wait for her to open them. That's that's a great brag. It's a very well-rounded brag. Very social. You got your goals. You got
really healthy food. Yeah. Everything's there. You know, I'm just gonna say this. It's not really a brag. Brian Herzog gave Where's Waldo a shout out, and he just said, "Rock on, Where's Waldo," for losing 5 pounds.
Yeah,
and I think that's great.
I love like the
inner
connective tissue of heroes like
on YouTube.
Yeah,
I guess it's on Facebook too, but.
Well, I'm just saying, like, people like cheering other people on, not just us reading it. It's like there's like this
yes. I love
interstitial situation going on.
So Marie got their driver's license.
That's amazing.
Finally, which is great.
Yeah,
I love it. Way to go.
Tiana went with a salad for lunch, getting the veggies in. I love that.
Mackenzie said, today I got my first personal day at work for myself, and it wasn't because I was sick.
Whoa.
That is great.
Also, Mackenzie sent us a card, and it was super nice.
Mackenzie did send us a card.
And it made us feel really good. So thank you for sending us that.
Thank you so much, Mackenzie. We received it, and it was incredibly nice. Thank you.
Anna said, I made it to the live stream in time for brag o'clock. That is a brag. Because guess what? You never know when it's going to happen because Nick and I are off the walls.
It's so true. Okay. Wait, where we at? Okay. Tanya said, making good choices with bonus money, saving, and paying off bills early. Wow. That is a huge brag. It is so easy to spend bonus money on stuff you don't need.
Yeah.
Good for you, Tanya.
David Branson juggling school stuff and doing it well.
I'm sure you are. That's good to hear from you, David. Amber said, I accepted a new job offer and I successfully negotiated a higher salary and sign-on bonus. That is a great feeling. You don't get a lot of those moments in life unless you get a lot of new jobs. But good for you, Amber. Way to fight for your salary. It
takes a lot of bravery to negotiate a higher salary.
It does. It really is a big moment, and I think that's great.
I still think it's kind of lame that businesses don't just like give you the money that they have for that role.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation.
It's like you have to ask for it. It's like just give me what it's. Anyways. Yeah. Reem said, I went out for the first time in 2 weeks after my surgery. I had breakfast with my family. That's amazing. Hopefully it was delicious. Breakfast is my favorite meal to eat out. We were talking about this earlier this week.
Yeah. Reem, what did you get? Go-to breakfast food, everyone in the comments. Actually, we should probably finish this.
Yeah, we need to finish.
I think we are done though.
No, we have. So David's been reading Marie Kondo with a friend, encouraging each other, and also made it in time.
I love it. Terry said, I learned real songs on the piano, probably. That's incredible. Good for you, Terry. Playing an instrument is so good for the soul.
So good.
Reem said, I subscribed to Headway to learn to be more productive. Well, good for you, Reem. Always trying to improve. Cheyenne said, almost all my dishes are clean at one time. That's a huge brag. That's really hard to do. Good for you, Cheyenne. Okay, I think that concludes Brag O'Clock, which leads us into our next segue, Free Journal Friday. So, this is the name of the live stream, Free Journal Friday. That is because we are going to give away a free journal to one lucky hero. One lucky person here watching is going to win a free journal today. Any journal of your choice that we have in stock, you can have. Here's how it works. There is a pinned comment on Facebook and YouTube where you should have already entered your name. We are going to put all those names into a super sophisticated, super high-tech, and proprietary database. And then we are going to spin a wheel, very high-tech again. Whoever this wheel lands on will win a free journal. Well, I should say they will be eligible to win a free journal because what you have to do if this wheel lands on your name, you have 90 seconds to claim your free journal. That means you have to say something in the comments, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. It can be anything you want, but you got to say something so we know that you're here. And again, you have 90 seconds. If you do not respond in 90 seconds, we got to pick someone else. We got to re-roll and pick someone else. Okay, are you ready? Spin the wheel. And the winner of Free Journal Friday is
Joseph Bagdanov.
Joseph Bagdanov. Probably. Come on down, Joseph, and claim your free journal. The clock will start now for the countdown. It went away. I wonder if it's hiding.
What went away?
This used to be a background.
I know.
I don't hate the.
I don't hate. It's dark. It's scary.
It's
present.
He's
Joseph
present.
Bagdanov can do it.
Yeah. Congratulations to you, Joseph, for your. Do I do this? Is it window capture? Okay, there we go. Hey, congratulations, Joseph. You are the winner of Free Journal Friday today. All you got to do to claim your free journal is email support@theheroesjournal.co. Let us know which one you want, and we will send that to you as soon as we can, as long as we have it in stock.
As long as we have it in stock, yeah. So,
yeah. Carrie said, "Where were we supposed to put our names? I'm new here. Sorry, Carrie. There is actually a pinned comment. Well, there was a pinned comment.
Well, it's not, they're on Facebook, so it's still there on Facebook.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, right. Okay. So, Carrie, for future reference, you are allowed to pop into the live stream And you can put your name into the pinned comment form on Facebook or YouTube if you're on YouTube for the first time. And then, we'll just put it into the list, and we will select from that list. And that's how we do it. So,
yeah. We've given away like 55 journals at this point.
Yeah, we've given away a whole lot. We give away at least one every week. So, and it's a pleasure. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of people might say, hey, stop giving away all your product. But we love doing it. We love giving.
What they don't know is it is our mission to give away as many Heroes Journals as we possibly can, to get as many Heroes Journals into the world as we can. And you know what I like to say about that?
What?
You know what that means?
What?
We're not a picky company.
You're just rubbing it in. You could have said something nice. And
What was nice? I was like, it was nice. Did that come off mean? I was supposed to be like sweet.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's supposed to be like we're not like because you and I are co-founders.
Yeah, I probably had a negativity bias.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it negative. I didn't mean that. That wasn't a shot. I literally was trying to have like a big kind of arc, like a nice ending.
There goes my weekend. We're gonna be complaining. We're gonna be arguing about this for the next.
This one. Old ball and chain.
All right. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining us on Free Journal Friday. It is truly the joy of our lives to run this. Best job I could have ever asked for. Best job I've ever had. And it's a job I've had the longest. So, thank you all so much for joining us and for being the heroes of your lives.
Have a really good weekend, everybody. Stay